If you had one shot or one opportunity to seize everything you've ever wanted, in one moment, would you capture it or just let it slip?
Okay, basketball players, this is your time. Are you going to let this one moment slip from your hands? Yes, that was a lyric that was in an Eminem song. Eminem's one of my favorite rappers of all time. And that one lyric has gotten me for years. I will never let an opportunity slip. That's why I started this YouTube channel, but that's a very long story. What I'm talking to you about today is right now we're going through one of the biggest health crises that we have ever faced over the last 100 years, and that is the coronavirus. Now, you may be stuck at home right now. You may be wondering, when is the next time I'm going to see my friends? When is the next time I'm going to go to school? When is the next time I'm going to be able to play basketball? So, if you are asking those questions right now, this video is for you. Right now, I'm going to tell you one huge tip that I hope that you act on. Right now, if you have the ability to have a driveway, to have a house, to have a basketball net outside or not, it doesn't matter. To have a basketball in your house, in your apartment. If you have that ability right now, you need to act on it. There are so many players right now who are really good players who are not acting on this. We are all out of school right now. I've been out of school for years. I'm an adult, but as far as students go, if you're under grade 12, less than grade 12, right now you are out of school in most states and pretty well every province in North America. This is your time to act. There are so many players right now who are not training to become better. You are going to have a huge head up. Whether or not they were much better than you before, if they are sitting on their couch watching Netflix and CNN, wondering what's going to be coming next. When is school coming back? When am I going to be able to meet my friends again? When am I able to get to the basketball court? And they're not acting on what they have in their house or what they have already in their possession to really get out there and get it. Right now, I want you to really focus on two things. And neither one of these two things is the coronavirus. I want you to focus on these two things. Number one, school. School's obviously important. You need to go anywhere in basketball, you're going to need a good education. And that is getting good grades so that you can play D1, D2, or whatever it may be in the NCAA. Unless you're lucky enough to do the whole LaMelo Ball thing where you go over to Europe, then over to Australia, and then finally in the NBA. There are many paths, but education is number one. You need to act on that. Number two is basketball. If you are really serious about going professional, you need to have basketball skills. And I'm going to tell you right now, to get to that level, you literally, at as young of an age as possible, need to know that that is your main goal and you need to act upon it every single day. So, if you are 18 years old right now, you can probably attest for this and you can comment below. If you really wanted to get to the NBA, which is every kid's dream, instead of working a 9-to-5 job, if you're lucky 9 to 5, then you need to put that 8 hours a day that your future self is going to have in a regular job into basketball right now. You need to go minimum 9 to 5 because you got nothing else to do right now anyways. 9 to 5 doing two things: education and basketball. And then, after 9 to 5, you can obviously play video games. You can watch Netflix. You can watch that Disney Channel Plus thing what has the new Star Wars thingy. Whatever. But you should have set out 9 to 5, two things: education basketball. If that's your end goal, if you really want to, at the age of 19, know that's my path, then you need to go get it right now. It doesn't matter your age. It doesn't matter if you're 7 years old, 14 years old, or 16 years old. This is your time. Because I can tell you right now, there's a lot of time wasted at school where you could be doing other things. We all know that. If you can now do your homeschool stuff, I can almost guarantee you from what I've been hearing from other students that 6 hours of school that you're normally doing at school, if you really focus on it at home, you can condense it down to maybe 2 or 3 hours a day. And you'll be getting the same amount of work done as if you were at school. Now you can now extend another 3 hours and do 3 hours of basketball, 3 hours of schoolwork. That's now 6 hours. You still have 2 hours left. Well, 30 minutes is lunch. Now you have an hour and a half left. What can you do in an hour and a half? You can do 2 things. Education or basketball. Or you can split it. You can go 45 minutes of extracurricular work, trying to learn as much as possible, because, of course, education is very important. And then the next 45 minutes you can put into basketball. And now, if you were to do this over the next 3 months, 6 months, or what the Canadian government says, 18 months, then you now have 3 or 6 months or even 18 months ahead of everybody else at your age. Now, of course, this video is probably only going to reach maybe 300, 500, or 1,000 people. But this is your time to grab this huge worldwide negative and turn it into your own positive. Take me as an example. I'm turning this into a positive. I've spent thousands of dollars on weights, on a weight bench, on a basketball net, so that I can keep on making videos for you. I'm grabbing this negative and turning it into a positive. I'm also posting more than usual, and this is going to keep up even after the coronavirus disappears. This is your time to really take this huge negative and turn it into a positive. I really don't want you looking back 10 years from now saying, damn it, I wish I did more. Because every single basketball player who does not make it professionally says the same thing. Damn it, I wish I did more. This is your time. This is your time to get it. Don't be the average person who goes out 10 years from now and says, damn it, I wish I did more. Because this is your time. Figure out a way of working on your basketball skills. Whether it be if you're in an apartment building and you have a basketball, go to maybe the parking lot, maybe down into the basement where nobody is, where there's like that laundry room that nobody ever goes to. You can work on your ball handling skills. You might not be able to get to a park because they might be closed like they are here in Ontario, and people are getting $800 tickets going to the basketball court. But you can still go out to your parking lot and work on your handles. You're all alone on private property. So figure out a way of getting better. Whether it be working out, you don't have to necessarily have to have weights. You got squats, lunges, push-ups, sit-ups, planks, all that. You can go out, if you have a basketball, you can go out and just ball handle all day. Get a pylon and try to break that pylon's ankles like 2 hours, 3 hours a day. Look on YouTube and look for educational basketball videos. Stuff like what I've been posting with Luka Doncic and all these basketball breakdowns. Or just, here's a great basketball channel that I know you're going to love. B-Ball Breakdown. I'm not sponsoring, they're not sponsoring this video. That is a channel that if you are serious about basketball and wanting to learn basketball, He breaks down a lot of game tape, and he is absolutely amazing. So this is your time. I cannot say that enough. Really live by that first paragraph in Lose Yourself, the Eminem song. And really live by it. Always look for opportunity to turn things into a positive, no matter how negative everything may seem. That's why I hate CNN. CNN's always negative about everything. I hate it. Still watch it to see how negative they can be, but I hate it. Always try to turn negatives into positives, and you will succeed at everything. Well, I hope that this video has helped you and motivated you just a bit. If it has, hit that like button, subscribe, get outside, play some basketball, find somewhere where there's nobody else so you don't get sick. Work on your basketball education, watching those NBA breakdowns I've been doing. Learn basketball plays, as many as possible, just so that you understand how things work in basketball. And watch B-Ball Breakdown because he's fantastic. And never be negative. Always find a positive. I will see you guys in my next video.